This meeting is being recorded.
Hello. Hey, how are you? Sorry. I was trying to, a little late. There you go. Let's just do it. Okay.
I'm trying to get some light, but there's not a lot of light here, so it's what it is.
So before we start, I need to show you. We're not going to use these today, but look at this.
Ooh.
So
I think I've seen that.
These were created by the guy who became David Bowie's like set designer and everything. Look at this shit.
Wow.
There's only like 3,000 made, and I got one of the decks.
What? That's amazing.
I know. I thought of you. I was like, so when I go to Michigan, if you want one, there's a place that they've like scored 6 decks. So let me know.
How much are they?
$100.
How much are they?
$100.
That's not bad.
No.
Not for in there.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm gonna share it on my timeline, but if I can't share other than that, I'll dig into I was trying to get into Rose's and share it on hers, but she didn't. Whatever. So let me just get this started, and then
I'll try to share it like once you get it on there.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm working on it.
But I don't know where I can share my page. I don't know where you share, like where you can share it.
Yeah, I share it a lot of places, but that's okay. Oh fuck, not that one. But that's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll ask people to share. Last time that I asked people to share, it was pretty cool. A lot of people did share. So let me tag you on this. Come on. There. Okay. So you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, cool. Okay, we're going live. Going live. Hopefully the internet won't bug out because it seems like it's a little unstable today. Huh.
We're on.
Are we? Stinks.
Webinar is now streaming live on Facebook.
What it says. That's what it says. Okay, well, fine. Let's go. Hello, everyone. Yeah, here we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ice Cream Sundays with Nougats of Truth. We have a special edition today because we have a co-host. As you can see, Fanye is not with me, or Fanny Rose, as we call her, my wife. So we have if you can't do it with your best friend who you're married to, do it with your best friend who you're not married to. So Jennifer, Victoria Bell, truly an amazing human teacher. All the things. Do you want to go through some of your titles there?
I think I'll just go through this. This and say that Realm of the Unseen calls me the Truth Titan.
The Truth Titan. That's awesome.
Because I cosmic design.
Awesome. So if you're ready for some truth today, we're going to be doing the same old things with a little bit of twist. So we're still going to doing the 1-card readings, ice cream chakra clearings. As you know, I'm with the path. I do shamanic work. I've been trained since I was young. Came into the practice and keep training with other people, including Jennifer. I took a class with Jennifer, which was really, really powerful. And she's still my, I'm calling it now, Jennifer, I'm calling light workers like you and me, like AAA. We're like the AAA when you have a flat or something. You don't need someone to tell you about where to buy a tire. You need someone to come and help you fix the tire, So Uh, we're the AAA team for spirituality. So you know the rules. Ask what you want, give permission, give direction, and tell us.
Can I be faith or can I be Baracus?
What do you say?
If we're going to do the A team, can I either be faith or BA Baracus?
Yeah,
If we're going to do the A team, can I be
yes.
or BA Baracus?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, I should put headphones on so there's not as much.
Okay.
You grab them.
Okay.
So,
no worries.
right back.
No worries. So as she's getting her stuff, again, yes, the AAA team. So Bonnie, Avery, you want a reading? Okay. So give us permission. And also, if you could be specific about what you want from that reading. The more specific you are, the more we can tune to that reading. So let us know. Awesome. Teresa, we got chakra clearing for you at number 3. And Kathy, good to see you. Chakra clearing. Yeah. Cool. We got 2 chakra clearings. Teresa. Hello, Alexis. How are you? We got to get you on. Chakra. So we got 3 people so far. I'm just asking, waiting for Bonnie Avery to tell us, give us permission, and then tell us what she's asking the cards for. Also, huge ask. We do this for free. Jennifer took time out of her day. I literally texted her this morning and said if she could fill in. So give us some love by sharing. Please share this in your groups. I'm in Facebook jail. So I need some help spreading the word. So if you could share these to your groups, to your pages, we can get more love, get more people here. And hopefully one of these days I will come out of Facebook jail, even though they keep extending my time. I don't know why, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
It's all good.
Okay, health family reading. Okay, so let's start this. We'll start this. And yes, Alexis, we'll get you on here soon. So we got 3 people, Jennifer. We got Bonnie Avery, who wants a card for health and family. Then we're going to do 2 chakra clearings, which should be fun and fantastical. And then we'll talk about what you're up to. And I know I'm running a special. So thank you so much for sharing. So here we go. Here we go.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, good. Yeah.
Cool. So first card today for our good friend Bonnie Avery. As we connect with her permission, she asked for her family. So this is the card that we got. I went back to using my favorite cards, Mystical Shaman. So this is about, which is really funny. I saw someone today posting about the coyote, and it was interesting to see what they were talking about coyote. I live in a place that has a lot of coyotes all the time. And coyote energy is always trickster energy. Like I always want to go up and pet them, but I know they'll probably bite me, you know. But they're so cute, you know. So one of the things that's coming in with this energy, the reason that coyote is a trickster, and tricksters are fun, right? You know, jesters in the courts of kings were considered the most important because they're the ones who were out there and with laughter and with whatever were able to ease tension and able to help aid in those signing peace treaties and things like that. So one of the things that Coyote is saying is that the issues in your family, issues in your health, and all the chaos that's going on and confusion, you need to bring in the healing power of laughter and the healing power of Coyote to be able to calm everyone down. It's also, Coyote always shows up testing you to make sure that you're ready for the next big thing. Anything else you want to add, Jennifer, to this?
Well, when I think of coyote, I don't only think of trickster, I think of the fool. And what's interesting is that people judge the fool, but the is really one of the most potent tarot cards because it's the zero card. It's the card of the void. It's the card of limitless creation. But in order to enter that limitless creation, we have to have that lightness about ourselves. We have to have that brevity about ourselves and our life. And also, laughter is the best medicine. There seems to be something that is in the ancestral line that would like to hold people in a very serious and a very rigid way. And the laughter seems to break up that ancestral energy, that hold on the ancestry.
Yeah. And we are coming up on a great moon. And I believe it's also, what is it? I can't even think about it. On Tuesday, I think it's either a full moon or a new moon. I'm trying to do like 3 things at the same time right now. And it's all about literally letting go of, it's about ancestral healing and letting go of everything it's a new moon. It's about the heart, your truth, your emotions.
Eclipse.
Yeah, eclipse. That's the thing. I always forget what the eclipses are called. I can see it in my head and I'm like, I'm like, I don't remember. So yeah, it is eclipse, and it's about what you carry in your bones and your blood from the ancestors. So the fact that this is coming up right now at this time is really kind of calling forward. Get ready, get ready to laugh, get ready to have fun, get ready to use that.
Well, and as these things that have been eclipsed bubble up to the surface, don't take them so seriously. Don't give them weight in your life. Let them bubble up.
That is true. Someone once broke up with me on an eclipse. It was a couple of years ago. And it was like when we had like several eclipses and blood moons. And the next thing I get a text. I get a text breakup. I don't like the energy between us. I was like, okay. Well, there you go.
Okay. There you go. Right. Good. Yay. That's a good celebration. How's that feeling for you, Bonnie? Can you feel your energy lightening up a bit?
Yeah, Bonnie, write in, see how that
around health and family.
Just waiting here for her to write. It does take a little bit of a delay. So thank you for your patience with us. Okay, I don't think she's writing back. She might have. They only said I saw that's right, and that's about all I see.
All right. Well, we can thank and disconnect and
thank you. Next, there you go. So let's do a quick roll call here. So next up is Kathy Raina Murray, our good friend from New Zealand. So we'll get a little bit of that Cairo. Then Teresa Pimienta from she's going to do a chakra clearing. We're going to do 2 chakra clearings back to back. She's watching from Portugal. Then Alexis Edwards is on, and she wants a card for life and business. And then we have Jonah, our good friend back, our Viking friend back from all her amazing shows that she's been watching. And we'll go from there. So again, please share. Thank you for sharing. And Natalie, we got you.
Excellent.
Awesome. Bonnie wrote back, I can relax. Thanks. Looking forward to the full moon. Okay. Let's do it. Yay. So Kathy and Teresa, you're next. So just make sure that you're ready to go, Teresa. And I know Kathy's on. So let's connect with Kathy Rawinia Murray in New Zealand for a chakra clearing. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. Kathy, just give us a thumbs up in the comments. Make sure you're here. And let's see what we get. ice cream flavors. Teresa's next. Awesome. So the first flavor that I have coming for you is tangerine, Kathy. And I really feel that it's for your throat chakra. And one of the things that I'm being shown is the segments of the tangerine. It's almost like you have to get to the point of opening up this tangerine, opening your throat, citrus. I don't know if you've ever, I'm obsessed with peeling things. And so if you can peel the tangerine and that light skin comes off, opens up, and those segments open up, that's kind of where the throat of the matter is, I guess. It's talking about also, how are you giving away your voice? Tangerines are great. They're easy to carry. People share them all the time, and they share segments. I steal segments from my wife all the time. I ask, but who are you sharing these segments with, right? Of these little delicious things. Are you giving too much of your power away? Tangerine is here to remind you that you have to stay centered in your truth, in your sweetness. Tangerine is sweet. There's a sweetness.
Yeah.
It's not really a high acid. So what are the sweet words that you're keeping to yourself and talking to yourself and sharing with others? When someone comes at you and you want to defend your children or your family, what are the words that come out, right? Is there any sweetness left, or do you go really, really hard and forget about the sweetness? This is asking you to stay in your sweetness, because there's a lot of power in that. What do you got, my friend Jennifer?
Yeah, I was getting a lot about the sweetness, and that it's about offering the sweetness within too. It's about letting that sweetness permeate through the entire being. And the other thing I was getting was chestnut, and I love chestnut. I mean, I love the flavor of chestnut. It's sweet, it's rich, and it has that rich brown color. And it felt like there needed to be some grounding happening, to ground the presence. So it's like taking that chestnut from the root star, I'm calling it the root star chakra. How do you love that? The root chakra down to the earth star chakra. And just feeling that chestnut, like just kind of go into that, I'm calling it the root star. That's it, into the root star, and then let it feel the weight of it coming down into the earth star. And then feel how that more of that sweetness opens up more and more. And you'll also feel, as this goes below, you'll have a sense that something is happening above your head too, which is going to help you anchor a deeper soul connection.
Yeah, that's avocado. That's what I'm getting. Avocado. Little avocado.
Aguacate?
I like it. Aguacate, yes. Aguacate is amazing. You know, it's powerful. It has that big seed, and it's really interesting. I talk about seeds a lot, you know, and something that was revealed to me in some interesting, well, it's not interesting, it's just kind of my daily life teaching that I was given today by Spirit. An old grandmother was, where does that seed come from? You know, is it, you know, don't forget that the seed comes from the tree, but the tree is the seed. And the seed harbors the wisdom and the hopes of all of creation. And we're so easy to spit seeds out in tangerines or in things like that, where I'm going to start getting really emotional. We're so easy to forget about these small little things. And these small little things are like atoms. They hold everything of information of how to grow and how to be. And so pay attention to seeds next time. Don't just like throw them willy-nilly. This is really a call. And again, the eclipse is about ancestors and your bones, and, you know, which is perfect in New Zealand because you're in the period of winter, which is all about that. So pay attention to the seeds that you're planting, because it has all the information that you need from the answers coming into your life today. Anything else?
Yeah, the encouragement is for you to open your yeah, encourage you to open your palms and feel yourself holding the seeds in your hands and sense how they feel and what's opening for you with those seeds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Kathy.
Whew.
Let us know how that is.
Yeah, Kathy, let us know how that feels. Checking in. Yeah, Jonah, a few little words can change a whole relationship. It is so true. Yes, she says, thank you, darling, so much. Awesome.
You're welcome so much. Thank you. We're going to thank and disconnect.
Thank you. Now, moving on from New Zealand. We're like traveling the world today.
Woohoo!
I know. We're California, New Zealand. You're in Hawaii. Now we're doing Portugal, which is still a place I haven't been to, which I'd love to go. Marita, how are you? Thanks for joining us. So this is Teresa Pimienta. Kathy's saying so right with the voice. So that's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So let's connect with Teresa. So funny. Do you want to start?
Yeah, I'm going to start because there's a big heart thing happening right now. And one of the things that needs to happen, or there's a sound coming in to help open up that heart, but also with it's like a flower scented flower. It's chrysanthemum.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Okay, so yeah, and that is these chrysanthemums, like they have this beautiful, they just open, right? They're big, they're open, they have many tendrils, and so there's a little bit of something that needs to be lifted from the heart. It needs to be lightened from the heart. So here's the sounds coming in for you today.
Awesome. You know, it's so funny because wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's beautiful. Let that open up. One of the things that I also want to jump in for a second is, again, castanets. I heard castanets when we started, and I was just like, I couldn't get off of it. I'm like, that's what, like, Jen.
Were you looking for yours? Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, I was. So Rose has some. I don't know how to play them.
I had them as a kid. I've had them. They're gone, but I had like 2 sets of castanets as a kid that I used to use all the time.
Yeah. So to Teresa, I don't know if you have castanets, but or you listen to any flamenco or anything like that. Definitely.
We can even clap.
Yeah.
You're gonna be better at clapping than I am right now. My hands are.
No worries. So that that energy is coming in also to ground you, you know, because there's so much happening right now in your heart and your opening and your business and your life, just to ground.
She has castanets.
Yes,
she has castanets.
There we go, Teresa. Bring them out. Bring them out. Play them. Make it part of your ritual for the next 7 days. To play
and dance.
Yeah, and dance. And see that. Oh, there you go. Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. And also the
And yeah, move those hips.
yeah, move them in. Exactly. Again, castanets are made out of wood, bones, or chestnuts. So they're referred to as chestnuts. So that energy is coming in. So a lot of wood and bones and really deep kind of ancestral healing, I think, is showing up today, my good friend Jennifer. So
Well, yeah. So just want to show you what came in that I had to hold on to bring in for today for everybody. But I have to talk about it now because this looks like a dragon. This is from Mount Shasta. It's mahogany obsidian, and this is a Petersite dragon skull, which is not very common. But it was a lot of understanding that there was going to be a lot of ancestral healing today. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Oh, and also just a little something.
Shazam zam. Zam zam. I also have Lola back here. This is Lola, my elk drum, who I've been playing live for people over the phone for some healing. And elk is the energy of to be able to go the distance. So having her present will allow us to go deep and to be able to hold a container for you, for distance, for healing. Oh, awesome. Teresa.
Right. And Teresa, so the one thing I'm understanding, yeah, I feel your ancestors there's something about celebrating life a little bit more for you, bringing more joy to your life. And that'll also help you connect to your ancestors in that way where you can really tune into your heart, right? And receive the support they're offering you.
Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. She says I'm feeling the energy of the gypsy wisdom. Beautiful, beautiful.
Beautiful. Muy hermosa.
Hey. Beautiful. Well, with that, I think we can disconnect and move on as she is being held by that wisdom. So.
Disconnect.
How fun. I like that we're bringing sound into this. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love it. So our good friend
Alexa's ready.
Yeah, she's ready. So I love it.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. Hey, right? Exactly. Alexis does a lot of work online too. Another great healer. In Florida, I believe.
Yes, she's in Vero
Beach. So there's two kind of cards coming in for you, but one is kind of just apropos, which is kind of simple, talking about this is the time, right? This is the time in the cycle of the moon. But the one that really wants to kind of shake you up is this one, thunder. So it's really easy to get stuck in cycles and routines that we create. The moon is here to remind you to connect back to her cycles, you know, and find them in a new way. I think we talk about moon cycles a lot in the spiritual community, in the whatever we are, this energetic community, and connecting to her. But there's something deeper here of wisdom coming in for you, Alexis, a different connection, and not just from this moon, but from the idea of what it is to take in light and share that light. You know, the moon reflects light from the sun, and it's a very different place to be for people. And so the moon is calling that in, and then thunder too, to bring in, you know, that energy of healing of the West. The thunder people are in the West in shamanic practices, and it's, you know, there's lightning and there's thunder. They work hand in hand, right? There's two manifestations of electric energy that come either in sound or in light. So, which is perfect because today we're kind of working with sound in a way. So that's coming in to look into spiritual practices of sound, you know, and not just sound healing, but again, are you singing? Are you chanting? Are you working with different elements to really bring in that thunder? Jennifer? Yeah.
There's like a huge opening for you. It's part of your, it's really part of your ancient self that's ready to bridge in. But you have to make some room in your heart. You have to make some room in your central channel. The central channel needs narrow to receive. And so the moon is coming in. It's a big, large thing. And the thunder is what's going to move that energy through. But it's like really what you've hidden about yourself that's behind the moon. It's the moon behind the moon.
I love that.
So work on opening up your central channel, opening up that central pillar a little bit more, and allow that thunder to move that ancient self to come in. It's just, see, this ancient self has no words, Alexis. It has no words. It has only sound. It has no words or wisdom with you. It's about sitting and being with it, and then you being it, integrating it in and being it. So, but there's no words. Don't look for answers. It's sound, it's feeling, it's sensing, it's opening up more of that for you. So let us know how that feels. Mm-hmm. Oh, and some light language. You got some, so I don't know if you're using light language, but I'm going to get a little bit of light language going, just a tiny bit, because it's coming in really loud, and I need to get it out for her. So it's
yeah.
And that should help you kind of feel that moon behind the moon of your energy in your hands, and feel it in your heart, and feel it coming in. So thank you.
Yeah, I have a quick little song that came in for her too. It seems, you know, it's like all the ancestors are coming in. It's not just like one family, you know. So some of the energy that's coming in is all
like all over.
Anayete nama, anayete nama, anayete nama, anayete nama, hey yo, hey yo. So just have that little ditty activation.
How's that feeling for you, Alexis? She said, beautiful, thank you. Amazing, thank you. Yeah. That mind likes to get on our way.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. Okay, good job, Alexis.
Thank you, Alexis. We're going to thank him for disconnecting.
Beautiful, beautiful. Are you having fun, Jennifer?
I'm having a great time.
Good.
Marita. I feel like Reba McEntire when I say Marita.
It's so funny People try to say my name. Sometimes they think they have to roll the R. I'm like, no, it's a hard R on your palate, you know. But whatever.
Marita.
I know. I'm like, oh, but I'm glad you're having fun with that. But no, it's so funny.
I love your name.
Maria Fernandez de la Torre. Yeah. Jennifer, tell us a little bit about. We're going to go on to Jonna in 1 second, and give us 10 seconds or so. You want to kind of talk about what you're doing, what you're offering these days?
Sure, I'd love to. So I just launched the School of Energetic Structuring, and this school is a 6-month school, and it's all about holding the space between your soul signature frequency at its purest level in source, and bridging that, holding the space between the origin and source and the insertion into you, into your physical presence, and rebuilding all of our energy centers with that awareness, so that we begin to receive based on that from our soul signature frequency, instead of things that we programmed in those energy structures. So it could be chakras, it could be meridians, it could be, we're basically doing a whole rebuild, and people are going through the course, they're going to learn to transmit the universal light technologies, which is my modality, so that they can upgrade. And because I really want people to be able to receive themselves first. What I'm noticing is there are a lot of light workers out there that are giving, and they get burnt out. And it's because they're not receiving themselves first and their soul first. So that's basically the foundation of the school. So that's the big thing I'm doing right now.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah, awesome. And you've been kind of planning this for a while, and really kind of like gathering, you know, a container, as you call it, for a long time, you know. So it's exciting that you're able to launch all that new teaching, new energy.
It is, and you know, I'm also still working with one-on-one clients for just basically, it's I would call it energy structuring, because my gift to the world is structure. It's helping to expand through structure.
Yeah. I know you've been helpful for me, so yes.
As you've been helpful for me, for sure.
There you go. You know, so you know, it never ends. Learning never ends. Restructuring never ends, and it's always good to have you know, your AAA team ready to go, and have those healers and light workers that you can call and that you can do continuous work with. You know, I continuously work with a handful of people, and I'm always learning. This has been a lifelong journey, and continues to be. So, you know, wherever you're at in your journey, if you think you're like, oh, I'm done, you're not done. You know, you're not done. You know, in the sense of, you don't want to pay for another course, or you don't want to pay for more help and stuff like that. You know, there's, you know, what are you worth? You know, what are you worth? So I just put it out, a challenge to people, that keep investing in yourself. Keep investing in yourself. Okay. Let's do a clearing for our good friend Jonna. She is a Viking at heart, and a true Viking too. So let us connect with our friend. She's been at music festivals for the past couple days, and see what we get for her. Wow, it's not even the season, but go ahead.
Well, there's a lot of gold coming in, but what's coming in, like, so gold is coming in. It's like literally around the ear chakras, but it's out here. Even though there's a lot of music and high vibe music, there's something going on where it's like there's a clutter of energy here that's blocking actually hearing your own frequency, your voice. I'm not saying it's coming from the where you were, but I think it's been there for a very long time. And this gold is coming in to disrupt it. So you might even feel it in your throat too, because the ear chakras are very tied into the throat.
Yeah, I can see that too. One of the flavors that that came in was, and I could see it. It was like candy cane. I could see the candy cane and the staff, to be able to walk on that journey, to have that support. You know, to be able to move. You know, I don't know if you've ever walked, not just with a walking stick, but actually looked at shepherds. You know, how they use it to move things out of the way. So this energy coming in of the candy cane flavor, but also the idea of a staff, to be able to walk, protect yourself, sort through the energies, competing energies, to be able to be guided, is kind of coming in as well. Jenna says, I have a lump in my throat.
Well, the peppermint is also very moving, especially candy cane peppermint, because it's got peppermint and vanilla. It's not just peppermint, like pure peppermint. It's got a little vanilla in there, and that energy, that peppermint, it moves up. It has a very strong action of going up and clearing as it goes up. And the vanilla helps to stabilize the soul of the liver in Chinese medicine. So it helps stabilize the so this way, whatever is not in resonance with that lump is going to be moved. And ultimately, like I see, with what Marita was saying, it's like almost like you're at a crossroads and you don't know which way to go. That this is helping to get you to see where to go, to feel where to go, to hear where to go. I want a candy cane now, though, too.
Those are so good. I know sometimes after a lot of chakra clearings, I'm like, I need something to eat, you know? Jenna says, I have been able to look after myself for many years. I don't know how to do it. Asking for help. Sometimes that's how you start taking care of yourself, is asking for help, you know? To get to the end of yourself is, you know, or as they call it, rock bottom, you know, is an amazing gift, because that's when you're open, you know, that's when you're open and you can bring in energy outside of yourself, people outside of yourself to help you, and start teaching you new ways. Because again, if you want to do something that you've never done before, or done well, you need to learn how to be able to do that. And you have to be taught that, right? Simple example is in the United States now, shop classes haven't been taught in a long time, or just cooking classes. And now kids are leaving school not knowing how to take care of themselves. They don't know how to do laundry. They don't know how to, you know, cook simple pasta or an egg. And so they're bringing these basic human life skills, you know, or as the United States likes to say, adulting skills, to teach them how to do it, because it's been lost. So again, if you're at that point and you don't know how to do things, you ask for help. You find a teacher. You go to the people who can teach you and lead you in that way, as that staff leads you. Those people can be staves, you know, for you. And then you pick up those pieces, you integrate, and you keep going.
So the other thing that's coming in is you're frozen. Like there's not.
Yeah.
Sometimes what happens is we're afraid to make a decision. We're afraid that we're not going to make the right choice. So we just stay in indecision, which is kind of like, oh, I'm open. But really what that's saying is I don't have enough fiery desire for myself to make a decision. So my suggestion is to start simple, which is tune into your body and what are your cravings? What do you want to eat? What is it that will feel like it lights a fire within you? A passion for yourself. Because that's how you care for yourself, having passion for yourself. And it's like you need that. And I keep seeing this whole staff thing is really loud here, which is I keep seeing the Lord of the Rings and Gandalf standing in front of the taking his staff and smacking it down and saying, "You kill for your own life."
Mm-hmm.
And that means you need a little bit more fire, a little bit more being in the like get that will going is just, you know, kind of like taekwondo kicking, just kick the air, and get that kind of that kind of warrior energy needs to come up because we all have warrior consciousness. Doesn't mean we have to go to war, but we have to be a warrior for our own peace, for our own presence, for the love that we are. Hope that makes sense, John.
She said,
you're scared of it. Well, that's because most people, yeah. You just have to, these are like assholes, but everybody's got one. I got one, Rita's got one, everyone's got one, right? You just have to do it. And part of that is when you know that fiery part, you feel that desire, like, all right, I'm having tacos today and no one's getting in my effing way. That's what I'm having. I'm doing it. I don't care. When you start to get that feeling drummed up again, you won't care about the judgment. You just won't care.
Mm-hmm. You know, I think also,
and you can see like the fire is coming up in me, so I could. Yeah.
I think Jana also connecting. I know in the past we've connected with your ancestors, with your Viking ancestry, and the strength that it has. You know, and just being able to communicate with that and connect with that more and more will help you get that Valkyrie, you know, energy that you need to keep moving on. And know that you moving on, and I know you lost someone in 2018 and you took care of, doesn't mean that you're cutting them off. You know, there's still part of you stuck there trying to nurture this being who has moved on. And it's really now your time to you know, as you take the steps of grief and everything like that, to start again and start anew. And so sometimes again we have to go back into ancient ways, into ancient energy, and connect with that as well. So how does that feel, Jana?
Yeah. And I just want to share, there's a lot of love from the unseen coming in for you. A lot of not just ancestors, but there are ascended masters and archangels and animal spirits that are not going to, you're not doing, or the asking is what initiates and creates that spark within. So they're waiting for you. They're on pause because you put yourself on pause. So it's all there, and they really, there's a lot of love.
Beautiful. Well, she says, thank you. Much lovelies, always spot on.
Love to you too. And we're going to thank and disconnect.
Okay. Let's do, are you up for one more, Jennifer? And then we
Yeah, sure. Yep.
Okay. So Natalie, I know you're on, you've just been commenting, so we're going to do a card for you for your sexual life and energy and relationships. And then that will be for today. Again, if you can share this, we need help sharing. I need help sharing since I'm in Facebook jail all the time. these days. So if you could share
I shared it a few places, but yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Simon, you've got some amazing stuff saying today. Thank you so much for being on, for everyone, their energy and supporting each other through what everyone's going for. That's the amazing thing about when we can do these lives, and when everyone becomes a beacon for each other. So, Natalie, you're gonna laugh when you see this card. Here it is. Fuego, fire. Here it is. So you're asking about your love life, your sex life, and this is about, hey baby, come on baby, light my fire. It's really interesting. Something that was shown to me today is that, we talk about the energy of fire a lot, and we talk about lighting fires, and sometimes we get so bogged down on how to make a fire. Like, I have to pick the branches and I have to do this. So many ways of building fires. So many people have told me, no, you do it the teepee way. No, you do it crust thing, and we get stuck on these rules or ways, and then we never light the fire sometimes, all our energy sometimes gets confused trying to build the fire, and then we never light the fire. So this is what's coming in for you a little bit, is like, don't get bogged down in all the little steps. Sometimes you just have to go for it. Sometimes you just have to tap into that energy of fire and your fire, and pursue that. It's easy to lose that spark when you're too busy trying to make everyone feel safe and everyone feel good, and have everything lined up, for that perfect, moment. What do you think, Jennifer? What's coming in?
Well, what's coming in is for me to help her tune into the fire in her body that's already there.
Let's do
So
it.
I want you to imagine, Natalie, because if you're sitting, if you can sit down, that would be great. So you can feel your hip bones, and you have your pelvis. It's like a bowl, right? And there's an opening, like the opening for our sexual parts and for our anus, but the bones are there. And so up from those bones, I want you to start to feel warmth building and going up just above the pubic bone. And just have a visual, or start to feel the fire that's already there. And then feel it build to almost like a triangular point, so that point is just below your navel in the center of your body. And you might actually feel some warmth in your back from this, but you have fire that's innate within you. Now, that's not the area of the fire organ. Chinese medicine, but that fire is where you need this. This is the fire for the will for the life. And let me know how that feels, Natalie. And so the other part, that what will happen is you may feel from your root going sideways in your body. The Kundalini movement that goes from the root to the sacral, weaving through the chakras all the way up to your third eye. And you may want to trace your awareness around this path very gently. And when you start to feel warm, like your body internally starts to feel warm, like if it gets too warm, then stop. And just let me know how that feels. It's almost like I want to position you a little bit, like there's something in your mind that's telling you you don't have a fire, and that's actually a lie. So I'm trying to energetically position you so you can feel it a little bit more. And also, you have a fear, not a fear of fire, but you feel one of the reasons you're standing or walking around your fire instead of just being that fire is because you feel like that fire is not yours, but it is yours, absolutely yours, and no one else's. Let us know how that feels. A lot of shyness and stage fright. Yeah. But this is your fire. You can express it any way you want. It doesn't have to be a full-on roaring, someone's going to feel burned fire. It just has to be warm. It just has to be warm. So I would just keep tuning in every day and feel that, just tune into that warmth, that fire that's there.
Mm-hmm.
And adjust it, regulate it. And speak to it. Tell your fire you love it. And homeopathically, gelsemium is good for shyness, straight stage fright. Just so you know, that's a homeopathic remedy. You can tune in and see if that feels like something you want to work with. You can even just for the energy of it. So it's for shyness and stage fright, but it's also for people who need to be super women, who are like burning themselves out.
I like that. I'll take some of that.
Yeah, I like it. It's a good remedy.
Nice.
It's like when you feel overwhelmed and
Yeah. Beautiful. Tell us how you're feeling, Natalie. So we can go ahead and disconnect as our time is coming to a close. So thank you for everyone who's been watching. Thank you for everyone who shared, again, helping me out. Since we are in Facebook jail. Thank you for Jennifer. If you've never met Jennifer, this is Jennifer's amazing human being. Check her out. Check out all her programs. What's your group called again on Facebook?
My group is the Soul Star Gathering.
Soul Star Gathering. So
yeah, and I was just sitting here. I wanted to look up what because gelsemium, the second word is sempervirens, which is evergreen. It means always alive. Your fire is always alive. Sorry, I just need it. It's a sequoia tree. It's part of the.
Perfect. She says, "Thank you guys so much. Awesome." So with that, we'll disconnect.
Well, thank you. Disconnect. Thank you, Natalie, and thank you, Marita, for having me on, and I love and adore you both, and absolutely, without a doubt, if both of them is like more than a good idea.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a good thing. Martha Stewart.
It is a good thing. So we're gonna do a carding clearing for the group to close, but before we do that, and that should be quick, I just want to tell everyone I am doing a special. It's called the Rainbow Warrior Special. If you want to hashtag Rainbow Warrior comment, I'll send you information, 50% off. It's not just a Mayan calendar reading, but it's also an activation with the Mayan calendar. Mayan time is a little bit different from Gregorian time, so really being able to feel the rhythm of days and start to commune with days in life in a different way. You'll also get your reading as well, and then of course get an initiation with your day sign. So I know we can do astrology on our own, and we can look up, and figure out what our signs are. Why is it that we kind of hire people to go? Because they can give us deeper knowledge and awareness. And this is also, like I said, an activation. So just hashtag Rainbow Warrior, and I'll send you the information. But I've already gone ahead and picked a card for the group, and we got the medicine wheel card, which I love. Medicine wheel card. So, this is the time really, and I love the little hummingbird up there. Hummingbird today has been teaching me a lot of things today. Medicine wheel card is about being able to bring in Mother Nature, bring in all the directions, bring in all the ancestors. A lot of ancestral healing has happened today. A lot of ancestors have shown up today, and they're present right now. Again, we're coming on some moon energy on Tuesday, so this is really about connecting to that. For those who are in this part of the world, we are now in the time of the south. We just switched, which is the time of fire. Depending on who you follow, it is the time of the snake. So a lot of energy in that. If you are in New Zealand, Australia, South America, you are now in winter, which for many believe is the time of, the Hopi, of the, why am I forgetting? The mountain lion. And the mountain lion leads you through the mountains to the ancestors where they rest with their information. So this deck of cards is the Mystical Shaman Oracle card, for those asking. Anything else you want to add to this card, Jennifer?
What I like about this card is, and what really popped in, is this unifying all directions of self into the center.
Beautiful. Integration.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, with that, we'll do just a chakra clearing for the group. Again, as a group, we create a container of energy. And let's just do a quick clearing. This will also be effective for everyone who watches after. And this will be the energy that carries us through this week. So as we connect with all of you, past, present, and future, let's get something. The energy that I get immediately is lemonade ice cream. More kind of like a gelato. No, not gelato, an ice. Lemonade is that balance of the sweet and the tart, right? So the energy of this week is that energy of balance, the energy of playfulness as well. We talked about the jester early on, and that zero card, the power of being able to create from anything. And of course, that old adage in saying, what do you make, with lemons? You make lemonade, right? Life gives you lemons. So what are you creating this week? This week is that power to be able to create delicious things that nurture our mind, our body, and our spirit, and that are also refreshing, It's easy to get bogged down in our everyday of what we're doing, and this is just a little oomph for us. Anything from you, good friend Jennifer?
What I'm getting is lavender.
Ooh.
So lavender brings us this this very beautiful scent, but at the same time it says, "Don't F with me."
I like it.
So it's alluring, but it's alluring for what you want to bring in with it. It's very boundaried. It gives you this magnetism, but with boundaries, so you can feel safe to expand.
Beautiful. Awesome. Lavender lemonade. I like that combination.
Me too.
I'm like, now I want it right now.
Me too.
Well, with that, we're going to disconnect. And thank you, everyone who joined us. Thank you, Jennifer. And I hope everyone has a great week. And we will see you next week. Fanny will be back. Fanny Rose will be back from her gallivanting around, spreading her love by design love at Pride in San Francisco. I was taking a picture of her before she left. She was packed and ready with like tarot cards and, you know, blue hair, sparkles everywhere. She is ready. So sending her love and light. But hope everyone has a great week, and remember to live your life to the sweetest. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thanks, Marita. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.